Adrian, please continue.
I actually have a friend of mine that was in an orphanage her entire life, got to 18, and they released her. So she never got a home. Her biggest want in life was that somebody would have found her. And I think if she could have gone through any way to get a home or somebody to find out about her, she would have said, right swipe, left swipe, right, pick me.
Yeah,
I know.
That's what I think.
True, but
when
I think of a child from a mother's perspective, I want to make sure that that child is getting the
100%.
best parent
100%.
ever.
I want to
But you know
arrange
how
as many
hard it is
meetings
to
as possible, even if it's 20 meetings for you to come into that office again and open up that file folder, but to see the dedication of how many trips you come into that meeting and I meet eye to eye with you, see how you are with your partner, see how you are with all the paperwork, just see how you are with this process. If you can take this and the duration of time it lasts, then you deserve to be a parent.
Do you have any friends that have ever been denied?
Oh, yes.
I have tons of friends that I'm like, oh my God, why won't they give them they're an amazing family. And sometimes they don't qualify from how much money they make, how many bedrooms do they have in their home. And these are parents that would want nothing more than to have a child. But to be honest with you, these agencies are so rigorous. It is so hard to adopt a child in the United States of America.
But see, I would want that.
I agree with
I would want it to be hard.
Because not adopted because of that? I do know how many end up with no home. They end up 18 and then they're let out.
But also, you don't just want the child to be with just anybody.
It's a balance.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a balance.
But some of it is so rigorous that you see heartbreaking families that go home empty-handed, that have gone every day to try to get a child and come home because they get turned away.
I think it's rigorous for a reason, and as soon as we apply technology to quicken the process and make it snippety-snap when it includes
But I don't think that that's the case. See, I think it's just the first step, and then you got to go through the same, process.
It's like, this sounds crazy. Anybody got Zillow where you go to look for a home? This sounds crazy, and I'm not comparing a child to a home.
No,
At some point, you are interested, and then you say, okay, I found something that I'm interested in 10 children that you may have found that work for what maybe your family is looking for. It sounds crazy, I know, but...
This is the benefits of technology. I know that it seems like what you're saying is the old-fashioned way, but there are benefits to technology, and either, we can always make adjustments to it. And I think what you're saying was really good with, like, maybe the agencies and things like that. But it's just technology, and
maybe
we have to
private
get used
and
to
not
that.
this particular app.
Right.
But I think the intention of just trying to get more children adopted and letting them get to a safe home. And
how about using the app to quicken the process of getting through the paperwork and the filtering and the approval process?
And then you go in and then you say, okay, this, and this are children that I'm interested in bringing home with me. How does this work? And then taking it from there. I completely agree with that.
Yep.
That was intense.
We're passionate, and I love this.
Because it feels like, so complicated.
I just want the babies adopted. That's all I want.
Find them, give them great homes, and give them
the big kids, too, like me.
Exactly.
The big kids.
Some people just want older teenagers that are forgotten about.